Yeah, boy, Twin Hit, man, you already know what time it is. It's been a minute. It's been a minute, yo. Feel like it's been several years, man. Especially since I got a hold of my LottoHeads, and we've been, you know what I mean? Y'all know what we do. I wanted to do a live stream, man, but I said it's probably best if I do the video. Cause, as y'all can see what I just did.
TWIN.
My LottoHeads, especially my LottoHeads. Not just my LottoHeads, but my LottoHeads. I be investing in us. You feel me? Look at this right here. Expo. These are the markers in which I got. The all black ones. I should show y'all that. I got a whole pack of these. Remember I told y'all I had a whole lot of them? Now these, I seen these in Walmart. It was like $10. And I said, that's neat. I like it. It got the magnet on it. I can put up there. Y'all know how I'm infamous for just dropping markers. Right? So when I get it, and I come home and I try it, and this is what happens. Do you see that? This is supposed to be red. This is like a pastel. Like, how is that going to show up on a whiteboard? You get, oh my God. I started to say, let me take it back, because maybe the color of it, maybe it was just a dysfunctional, or it was a mistake. No, because the blue, just like this, which I threw over there. Matter of fact, the blue doesn't work. Let's see how the black looks. See if the black is gray. Let's see if the black is gray. See, the black ain't too bad, but it's not as good as the original one, right? Chiseled, dry erase, a little older. It said the same thing. So basically, Expo, whoever this company is, they getting over. So basically, I paid $10 for a magnet. You get me? Either or, man. Printers are okay. Oh, whoa. See, I had somebody was going. Look, when I say invest, not just the markers, y'all gonna find out very soon. You dig me? Y'all gonna find out very soon. And the giveaway is still on. I think everybody got their book in which we're supposed to get them. Shout out to Miss Maxine Nero. I thought we might have had an issue, so I fell back. But y'all know the next live. Well, I don't know if it's the next live stream. One of these live streams, I will be finding out how we gonna do it. We probably draw more names or how we gonna do it. But this giveaway is still on, and much more. Printers are okay, but I should have given a start.
Welcome to the LottoHead community. LottoHead. Welcome to the LottoHead community. What blessings happen for you and me? Let's get it. Welcome to the LottoHead community. LottoHead.
It's your boy Twin here, man. My apologies to you randoms that's automatically heated with me. Y'all already upset with me. Like, get to the video, get to the point. But I have to say this. I don't make videos for you. You negative Nancy's, you randoms that just want to bypass and talk your smack. I create content and videos for my subscribers. You dig me? So if you want to be my subscriber, like you want to be a subscriber of my channel, maybe shut the F up and enjoy the content. Let's get to it. Look, I know a lot of people was asking me, man. I think it was a couple of dudes. They was asking me about trigger. I think a female asked me too. Trigger numbers. Do I know anything about trigger numbers? Now, being that I have a pass with these numbers, that's how I can be so consistent with these numbers. Like as far as methods and watching them, trying to track them, at least getting 2 digits out of 3. Especially if I'm trying another state or whatever. A guy, I do not know who this guy is. I do not remember who this guy is. I have the image. I will put the image as a link. And if it's not in the link, if it's not in the description as you're looking at this video, like the day I posted it, then please give me time. Please don't put a comment. Can we get the link? I'm going to supply the link. If I say I'm going to supply the link, I am going to supply the link in the description and the comments. You dig me? Furthermore, shout out to whoever the guy is that gave me this information. I used it when he first gave it to me. And I would say his percentage says 95% of the time. With V8, I didn't really see it was like 95% of the time, but tracking it for like 7 days, you see it is kind of accurate, like within like 70% of the time. So the hard part is done. You've already clicked the link, and now you aren't so sure on what tier you would like to join. Well, think no further than the most popular LottoHead tier, the Enlightened LottoHead. Within this tier, you gain access to all of Twin's dream digits. Dream digits? Yes, dream digits. These digits are understood that if they are not meant for Twin, then they are definitely meant for you. States like New York, South Carolina, Ohio, and Michigan all benefit from these dream digits. In fact, I benefit from these digits, and it wasn't anything like. As you see, Twin dreamed of 0801 on March 19, 2025, and 7 days later, you see it came to Virginia as 8100. That is a $1,200 hit. In the green? I think so. It doesn't stop there.
2 days after the 26th of March, 2002 fell in Virginia, and we all know that double-doubles are tough to fall in Virginia. Furthermore, one like 2002. As you can see, Twin dreamed that same digit on around a month prior on February the 27th. Anyone who knows Twin knows that 2002 should be in your numbers to play because it is Twin's brother's birth year. From that alone, it should be played from the full hit sum. Enough jabbering. Would you look at this $1,200 profit from my dream digits alone? Wow. Within 2 days as an enlightened LottoHead, you could come up as easily as $2,400. For if that doesn't prove that Twins dream digits are accurate, then I don't know what will. Come join today at patreon.com/LottoHead. It is highly recommended to join closer to the start of the month so that you don't miss valuable information.
I will say with this method right here, as far as numbers triggering other numbers, I will say that this will be very, very good, very informative to pair players. If you're a pair player, you play pairs, and also to my willing people that will numbers and everything. And I'm gonna zoom in. Hopefully it's zoomed in. Y'all can see the information because I know it looked like I wrote small or whatever. All right, let's get into it. First and foremost, I'm going by what he had on the paper and how I used it, but y'all already know. When all my real LottoHeads, y'all know we're gonna get to it. Last draw, you're supposed to use this with your last draw. So our last draw was 807, if I'm not mistaken. 807. We're gonna do an example for that. We're gonna do the example for that once we get done. Once we get done explaining the basis of it, we're gonna use that example. Now this could be used for pick 3 and pick 4. Now 800, was it 8? It wasn't 8. It was 4006, right? For pick 4 for during the daytime. I don't remember what nighttime was for VA. Now it says for the last draw, so you're gonna use it for your last draw. The last draw, right? Listen to me. I'm gonna explain it the original way, then I'm gonna give you my tips. The first column, you look at the first column, right? So your first column is 0 or 5, or if your first column is a 1 or a 6, that's how you're looking at it. The first number, the first digit. If it's a 0 or 5, it's going to bring back 95% of the time to hit standards. If your lottery is like an easy lotto and you're consistently hitting with them, this information may be very valuable to you. So if a 0 hit, say 0, 2, 3 came out, right? Then it's a 95% chance that the 2, the 3, the 5, the 7, and or the 8 is coming back. You get me? Now I'm gonna go through all of them, and then we're gonna get back to it. 1 or 6 in the first column brings 3, 4, 6, 8, 9. 2 or 7 in the first column brings 0, 4, 5, 7, 9. 3 or 8 in the first column brings 0, 1, 5, 6, 8. 4 or 9 in the first column, you get 95% of the time, you'll get 1, 2, 6, 7, and 9. Now, let's do the example. Now, okay, well, let's show the example in which he actually had at the time. 4 or 9 came out, right? Excuse me, and we know in the first column 4, so we're gonna look up here, 4 or 9s, and the reason why this is, these are what we mean by reflectional number, or the flip number, or the mirror number, whatever. A 4 is a 9, a 9 is a 4, a 8 is a 3, a 3 is an 8, a 7 is a 2, a 2 is a 7, a 1 is a 6, a 6 is a 1, a 0 is a 5, and a 5 is a 0. You get me? 5 and 0, to everybody that's commenting out the woodwork, 0 is understood to be 10. I gotta get that basics video out for 2018. I keep forgetting about it, but we got to. 0 is understood to be 10, 20, or whatever you're looking at, just adjust accordingly. But it's understood to be 10. So if it's 20, you're gonna go down to 19, but you're only using the ones place, so it's only gonna be 9. Understand that? Just a quick little punch right there. Alright, so y'all understand that, right? So 4009 came out. 4 was in the first column. So we look at our chart. 4 or 9 brings 1, 2, 6, 7, and 9. Now I wrote this in parentheses right here. Now what he had written down was you pair. So 409, you will be looking for a 1-2 pair, or 1-6 pair, 1-7 pair, 1-9 pair, or maybe a 2-1 pair, a 2-6 pair, 2-7 pair, 2-9 pair, and so forth. Y'all get what I'm doing? Y'all get how I'm doing that right now? To anybody that really just getting their feet wet with this, y'all probably lost. Like, what are you talking about? Basically, you taking the one number and you adding the other number, not adding them together, but you're combining it. You're combining them to make a pair. So 1-2 would be a pair. Let me write that, man. 1-2 would be a pair, right? 1, 2, and then you just gotta find your other digit if you want to play a 3-digit number. Now, if you want to just play pairs, you play 1, 2. It's up to you what position they're coming. Is it going to be a front pair? Is it going to be a split pair? Or is it going to be a back pair? You get me? That's up to you. Now, 1, 2 is also up to you. Which digits do you think are coming back? You can go back to like, I think it was like my Florida or my Texas video. You can see hot and cold, and you can do it like that. Then you can come back to this and use this. Yo, my channel is like a treasure chest, bro. I'm telling you, you can go back and find hot and cold. See, then therefore, if you know that the 1 and the 6 is coming back, right? Or maybe let's switch it up. The 7 and the 9 is coming back, right? So if you know the 7 and the 9 coming back, you go back to my hot and cold video to find out how I found out how you can easily find out what's hot or cold in certain columns. So you can look at the second column from like the past 7 draws for say, okay, I'm not gonna confuse anybody, but we use last draw. But to all my advanced lotto heads, y'all know how we do it. If it's not working for the last draw, we're gonna work for day to day. So if we going for the next day hit, we're gonna look at the previous day. Forget the previous night or the previous whatever draw it was. We're gonna look at the previous day because they going day to day. So we're gonna look at the previous day and look and see that 409 came out, right? And then when we look at the previous day, now I told you the basics. We going off on the twin tips. Let me try to slow down in my speaking because I know people say I talk too fast. 409 ended up bringing 724, right? 724. Now I know y'all probably like you jumped around. 724. 72 is also right here. We got a 2. Y'all probably can't see that because this. Oh my God! I wanted to. This midget of a marker. No, that's kind of disrespectful. What is this? Whatever. 2. We got the 2. We got the 7. Right? 2 and the 7 came back in the next draw in his example, right? So 7 and 2 came back. So you know that 7-2 pair, and then you just either had to add, you either had to put that 4 there. If you knew it was gonna come, what is that? 9 and 4, 3. If you knew it was gonna come 3 hit something, you know the 4 is gonna be there. That's all of the tips in which on my channel, they're there, and I'm telling you, like, my channel is like a treasure map. It's like, okay, hold up. Let's make sure we still. All right, we good. We had 10 minutes. Good Lord have mercy. I didn't know the video. I didn't want this video to be that long, but let's finish off this. Okay, 7. Y'all see the 724 came back, right? So let's do our own example because you can also do this in pick 4, right? So we're gonna do it in pick 4. In which, matter of fact, we can look at VA. Let's see, 4 and what came out. I do not know what came out, man. It came 0326. That's what came. Excuse me, 0326. Now,
are you or a loved one tired of playing the lottery and never seeing any real results? Are you ready to make a responsible change? I persuade you to join the LottoHead community. The LottoHead community is the only lotto community. And this is where we do not gamble, but we play responsibly. LottoHead offers tiers from beginner to advanced lottery players. The highest tier even supplies dream digits that are bound to fall in your state or any place there is a lottery. LottoHead community also offers a service of state-specific forecasts where exact numbers are predicted based on whatever state is requested. Being a LottoHead teaches you to play less and play smarter. Join today at patreon.com/LottoHead, and remember, do not blink or you might miss your blessing.
LottoHead. Welcome to the LottoHead community, where blessings happen for you and me. Let's get it. Welcome to the LottoHead community. LottoHead.
Y'all should be able to see this. Well, matter of fact, okay, I got it right down here. So hopefully y'all can see it. The people with bad vision, my apologies, but hopefully y'all can see this information. We're gonna look at the first column, right? We're gonna look at the first column. Did something just beat? 1 second. The 4 in the first column brings what? 1, 2, 6, 7, or 9s, right? Let's erase. Where's that damn mark at? Let's erase these right here because it actually has it actually does have a little eraser on the top of this little bum ass thing, but it wasn't worth. This is not worth $10. So if you got a whiteboard or you another lottery trying to watch your mind and you support my channel as well, don't invest in these. These are trash. They are trash. But the only good thing is the magnet. They stay out your way. But 4 will bring a 1, a 2, a 6, a 7, and a 9. Now what came out from that 4006? It actually came 0326, right? That's what came out in VA, right? March the 17th, nighttime. You got your 2, bam, and you got your 6, Bang, right? So 2 digits did actually come back. And you just had to get the 0 and the 3. Now, I wouldn't recommend this for pick 4 unless you actually go back and do what I suggested. Like, you would find your hot and cold number, so you already come up with 2 numbers. Maybe you see in your state that 9s are hot and 8s are hot, right? And then you come to this chart to confirm something. This is a great confirmation tool. Know that. If you don't use it for anything else, this will be a great confirmation tool. So if you know your pick, let me see, 9 to 8. Okay, if you knew your pick 4 number was, let's say your pick 4 number, let's put a digit up here, because we already got that, and we already over time limit anyway. Let's just go ahead and get as much valuable content as usual. If you know, say your hit was 1203, right? Say your hit was 1203, and you know that equals 6. You add those digits up, you get 6. That's where that 6 came from, right? And you know your hottest numbers. If you go back and you do hot, of course, I'm giving you my tips. The basis of the video is already over with. I'm giving you my tip, so you can kill this game, like, and never mind my dreadlocks too, but whatever. 9 and 8 is hot in your state, right? For the past 7 draws or the past 7 days, however you want to look at it, you see 9 and 8 is very hot. Say it's very hot in maybe the first 2 columns. It doesn't matter what column you look at, but if you know those 9s and 8s, like if you look throughout all of them in a pick 4, this is a pick 4 digit. If you look at all of them within the like 1, 2, 3, 4, and you count it like 8 here and then maybe 8 here and then there's a 3 here. Like, you just going through and counting how many hot numbers. If you want to know more about how to find hot and cold, like within any type of system, whatever, just let me know and I'll make a video of that, because we're going to be able to do that very soon. So 9 and 8 is your hottest numbers, right? Once you got that, now say your last hit was 1. I mean, well, your last hit, I mean, the hit, according to this right here, that 1 would trigger a 3, a 4, a 6, a 8, or a 9. Now, mind you, those numbers could double. So, let's say we have 9 and 8, we know that equals 7, right? We know that equals 7, right? So, on this side, it gotta equal 9, right? It gotta equal 9 in order for us to get a 6 hit something, if we're going behind that 6 hit something. Right? So let's say we're going behind that 6 hit something, and this has to equal 9, right? So now we can just go up here. I'm simplifying it for you. You feel me? I'm simplifying it for you. So if we know 1 is going to bring 3, 4, 6, 8, or 9, we can use what? We can use a 6, and we can use a 3. 98, 63. Y'all see how I did that? 9 and 7, excuse me, brings 6. You understand me? It brings 16, but we only use the ones place for you randoms. You understand? And also, could we use another form of digits? We could use 4 and nope. We could use 9 and 0, but just for this example, what I'm saying, this right here, these 2 numbers right here, we actually got from that first column of that 1. Hypothetically, if 1203 was the previous hit, or anything that began with 1, you would get your hot and cold number. I'm just giving you extra tips on top of tips. And shout out to the guy that gave me this information. Y'all go see the image on what he had. But this is how I would get it. And mind you, when I go live next live stream, y'all let me know if y'all want me to get more into this. I was like, when I say live stream, not me sitting down, but me actually on the whiteboard. I will get to it. You dig me? Because I gotta put my little tips and tricks. All my advanced LottoHeads, y'all already know. Y'all already seeing how y'all can use this information, and especially if you know how to will and you be willing numbers, you playing several numbers a draw. You gonna love this. But to my regular LottoHeads that we don't want to spend too much money, just go by what I told you. Even if you don't look at the hottest numbers or the coldest numbers, just go by like pick 3. So say it was 120, right? Say it was 120, you would use your 6 and your 3, and then maybe you would use 4 and 3, that's 7. You would use your 6 and your 3, that's 9. So 9 and what brings 3? 4, right? So that would be a 4, 6, 3 if you just doing pick 3. I would recommend only using this for pick 3 if you don't want to do too much work, because going to find those hot and cold numbers, excuse me, mainly hot. I like to use the hot numbers. You're gonna, but if you use cold numbers, aka overdue numbers, that'll work as well, right? That's if you got one of those states like that, like VA, they're crooked. So whatever. I don't want to. Okay. Y'all understand this? I hope y'all do, because I want to end the video. I don't want y'all to say the video's too long or whatever, but hopefully y'all got this, man. It's been a while since we posted the video, and hopefully y'all understood this information. If not, leave a comment and let me know to redo the video or whatever, or redo it with more of my tips of it. Because like I said, if you combine this with the hot and cold method, going through the last 7 draws or the last week or whatever, however you look at it, you're gonna be good. You understand? So try this out in your state, man. Once again, this is universal information. This video will be named trigger numbers. The first column trigger numbers or something like this. How to win pick 3 using trigger numbers or something like that. So hopefully this answers some of y'all questions out there. I have not used this in a while, but I will put it to work. I'm gonna put it to work tomorrow for pick 4 for VA, which it came 0, 3, 2, 6, which 5 and 6, that's 1. I don't think that 1 coming back. I think they might bring a 6. So if they bring a 6, we're looking at 0. Just real quick, 6. If they can bring the 3 and 2 back, I don't think they're gonna bring it back. 5, 7, or 8. They're gonna bring 5, 7, or 8. So let's do 5, 7. Let's do 5 and 7. That's 2. And then 4, 0. 57, 40. For 3, 18. Let's do that. I'm gonna keep that up there so I remember that. 57, 40. Y'all see how that got the 5 and a 7 from up here. 5 and a 7, because the 0 will bring 5, 7, 2, 3, or 8. I used the 5 and a 7 because I don't think the 2 and 3 is coming back. And then I added 4, 0 because 4 and 0 was actually in the previous day. You dig me? Till next time, it's B4 Twin. Hopefully we still recording. Hopefully everything's there. Please do not be mad at me for the duration of this video. I'm getting it in there, man. It's been a minute since I posted an actual video, so